Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today with a very quick Michael's find. So I had shared with you that I had found these amazing stacking trays at Tuesday Morning, and these are great for anything from ephemera organization to picture organization when you're scrapbooking, and of course I'm using mine for picture organization. I may use it some for ephemera too. We'll see what happens. But I also, at the same time, Michael's was having this sale. And my husband was so cute because they're right next to each other in our shopping mall. Like we bought the ones at Tuesday Morning, and then he came over here, and he's a CPA, so it's all about the numbers. And I mean, I do the same thing. But he ran over to see what this was selling for. So these are regularly, are they 20 or 30? I can't remember, but they were on sale for $14.99. Plus, I had coupons. So, and they applied to sale items. So, I went and picked up a couple of these. And the reason why I did this is I have eons of pictures to sort. The pictures for my parents alone is 3,000 pictures. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to print all of them, but I do want those pictures. And I do want those scrapped. So I received a beautiful purple Creative Memories album at my crop in the drawing, and it was from my upline, who is also one of the ladies who hosted the massive event in Richardson. And when I went to thank her, she knew my story, and I just kind of like fighting back the tears just to say, just so you know, it's time, and thank you for doing that. And now it's time for me to print the pictures in the next year, sort them in something like this, and then scrap them. And even if I don't put, many words or anything yet, which those don't come easily, when journaling is hard, when your heart's still, kind of sad about losing somebody that you love. And, but I told her, I said, both my parents went to TCU, so the purple was perfect. And now I'm going to print those pictures, and I bought 2 of these because if I hadn't, I could have waited, but I felt like it was such a good deal. Plus, I had this amazing coupon on top of this sale price that was a crazy price anyways. And this one I didn't do. I could have done multicolored like I did the others. I just decided on this one I didn't. I just wanted it to be plain. That way I can just sort by either person or event or age or, whatever. And because I'll have to sit and deal, that's what you do. You go through your pictures and you sit and deal, and you set up your categories. And it'll make it really easy because I will just have my dining room table completely empty by then, and I will just lay them out across, and I will just deal into the different open containers, and then I will close them up, put label them, put them back in here, and then I can begin that 3,000 picture scrapbooking. And there's more pictures. That's the crazy part. There's even more pictures that I could go make copies, and I'm going to try to, not this year, but next year for Christmas, because I know last year it was like people took the flash drives and they just looked at me and said, I don't know if I can do it yet. And I said, and don't do it yet. Don't do it. Just get them in the cloud, get them saved. You've got the flash drive. Do what you can do when you can do it. And it was such a labor of love. My youngest daughter went and pulled every single picture out of every frame, everything that, stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of pictures. And she had to count them out in hundreds and had to bundle them. And she did such an amazing job. And it really was, it was something I in no way had, number one, any time to do at all. I think about this last couple of years and my life, I just wonder how in the world we did what we did. And it was but by the grace of God. All by the grace of God. Not but. All by the grace of God. And also just the amount of work that it took to get to today. For this very limited, physically limited person, our God is an amazing God. And, the people that were there truly encouraging me, backing me on, that I found in the end, my husband and I were talking about the people who really stood by me and stood by us. And you know, it took a huge level of maturity to do that. And there were those that were so amazing in this. And, you know, the people you think are going to be fantastic, you know, maybe, maybe not. But then the people that come out of the woodworks that just root you on, that just, you're going to make it. It's, when this is finished, you're going to have finished this, and this is too big for one person, but God is helping you do it. You know, those kind of people. And I just can't tell you the friendships that were made. It was just amazing. And there were friendships for a short period of time. So when you're going through difficult times and you're trying to figure out how do I get through it, or if you've lost someone you love, whether it be a child, you know, mother, a father, a grandparent, what, a best friend. I lost 3 in a matter of less than 6 months. I lost my dad. Actually, I take that back, 8 months. My dad, my mom, and my best friend. They died. And in all of that, another one of my best friends moved out of state. And you just kind of look at that and think, how do you do that? How do you maneuver that? Well, you do it by God. You do it by God's grace. So, anyways, back to it. You can do it. You can make it. I'm here to cheer you on. But I thought these were great options. So if you have to go back through, organize ephemera, you know, souvenirs, these are great tools. I've used these before, and I think they're just phenomenal. And yes, do you need multiples? Sometimes you do. And then when you're finished with it, you can organize, like, one of these will be Total Illustrated Faith ephemera. That's what it'll be when I get finished. And or Bible journaling ephemera, you know, and one will be Felicity Jane, and one will be Creative Memories, and one will be, you know, and probably be more than one for Creative Memories. But I just want to say these are great tools, and I got them on sale, and it was a really good deal. Okay, we're done with all that. I knew it would be mushy because I knew I would be talking about, you know, something major, because I knew that this was going to a major thing in my life. So Michael's had those on sale. They still had them on sale. I think because they are really trying, I'm going to straighten this up while we talk. I really think they're really trying to clear out all their summer. It is the best time to go. I keep getting email after email after email, and I sat on the computer this morning looking at things that are just a crazy price. And actually, what I've really done is I've made my Christmas project list. And I know that may sound weird to some people, but you know, I'm able to look at things and think, oh, like, do I want to do those pictures for my siblings? Not this year, next year. That's fine. Oh, do I want to do, because with that, I also want to scan in all of the, you know, like souvenirs and things that I want my siblings to have, that I have here or in storage. And so when I go through those online, I'm able to look at it and say, oh, I want to do this for my niece, and I want to do that for my nephew, and I want to do this for, you know, and I have all the way from newborn niece or nephew to college nephew. So I have this very wide variety with a lot of kids in there kind of situation that, you know, I kind of enjoy that. I kind of like the idea of having, you know, the little ones who I adore, and then the ones who are like elementary age who I adore, and middle school and high school and college. I mean, we hit every single category. So, I mean, what a blessing that is. I was thinking about that this morning. What a blessing that is. So, all right. Now, let's get on to the Target haul, because it's back to school right now. So this is the best time to go to places like, especially Walmart. They put out the best back to school stuff, and it is so affordable. I have a video that I have filmed. I'll be putting it up soon. Go take a look. But if you're looking for things that might transition between not just back to school but other things, so literally I was telling my husband, I was in line at Target, and this gentleman, God bless his soul, was friendly, and my husband was like, what do you mean he was friendly? And I said, well, I did remind him, or I did say I was married, I had kids, I had grown kids, so, and it kind of like nipped it, and he said, okay. But he was so funny, he goes, oh, are you like a teacher? And I said, actually, I'm a retired teacher. And so, anyways, and we kind of went that way because it looks like school stuff, and it is. It can be. It could be great for a kid going off to college. It could be all those things. But it's also great for other things in the house, so I thought I'd share it with you. So, this was in the dollar spot, $3, a hair wrap towel. Isn't that cute? That's for my daughter's birthday. This, this is the oddest buy ever. But, especially when you hear what I'm going to do with it. So, these are little spoons for an ice cream, like, station. And I use Potted Cream by Mary Kay. And my girlfriend always tries to give me all these little things, you know, and she's so sweet. I love her. And I'm always like, no, 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 you don't need to do that. But if any of you have like mask stuff that you need to like scoop out, hands down, you and I both know it's more hygienic if you use like a little applicator spoon or whatever. And I saw these, and this is cheaper than applicators. So you get, let me see, 20 for $1. So I picked up 3. And yeah, they're $1. And I thought, and I'll just wash them in between. I know, I'm so cheap. But how cute is that? And I'll just keep them in a little canister, and that'll be that. And I'll use this one for my bathroom for when I do hair masks and heavy-duty face masks. And these I will put in my bedroom because I'll use this every day, and then I'll just wash these more often. But anyways, my girlfriend was like, I can give you, because she's with Mary Kay, and I just love her. And so, anyways, but I thought, no, that's a good price. So, anyways, Dollar Spot, those are $1.20 for $1. And it'd be cute for, you know, it would be very cute for a, like, ice cream party thing. So, I found this. So, I always keep a book light, and my husband always gets like, you know, turn your book light off, on, turn the other light off. And I'm like, he goes to sleep before I do. So, on the trip to the wedding, mine has been misplaced. We don't know where it is. It's probably packed in some box that hasn't been unpacked yet. Because there's a bunch in my craft spot that has tons and tons of, you know, stuff from the wedding that, you know, we're in the process of moving everything out into that spot. And so right now I just have so many boxes everywhere. And eventually, probably Christmas, I'll find it. But my husband said, I don't care, go buy another one. And I said, well, okay, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, no, just go buy another one. So, $5. Now, it is a little high, but that's exactly what it's for, so you can read at night. And actually, I clip it, so if I get up to go to the ladies' room or go get a glass of water, I clip it beside where I sit, so it kind of even gives me a light, so I won't trip and fall. So, anyways, yes, I'm klutzy. But it was pink and gold. Are you kidding me? That had my name on it. So, anyways. And then I picked up, these are so cute, and I'm going to scrapbook with these. There's a 4 count, and I thought these are just so cute. They're supposed to be coasters. Aren't those cute? I mean, I'm thinking of like cards and I don't know, all kinds of fun stuff. So I got that, and then this is what I wanted to show my camp. These are $3. These are at the Dollar Spot. These are watercolor pencils. So if you cannot, this is like a twofer. You can use it as a colored pencil, or you can wet it and use it as watercolor. So I'm going to try these out and see how they work. But for $3, guys, all of you in your craft, in your crafting, you know, as you move forward, find things that are this price, but they have dual purpose. That is fantastic. That's a dual purpose. This is a dual purpose. Really and truthfully, that's a dual purpose because I'm not using it for its original purpose. I picked this up too for my girls for their stockings for Christmas. They're individually wrapped. They're little macaron or macaroon bath bombs. And I just thought, aren't those cute? Wouldn't they be cute in their stockings? So I think these were $5, and these are from the little girls section. So if you go to Lush, one of these would be, I don't know, $3. So I got 4. And I just felt like they're small enough, they'll fit in their stockings, and yet they'll enjoy a bath bomb. So, and of course I have, I really should have gotten one more, but that's okay, because I'm thinking of my sister and sister-in-law too. So I have 3 girls, so I'll give 3 away, and I may just give one to my husband because he likes them too. But now this is the killer. So these are $5. These are fantastic for art supplies, for makeup supplies, for kitchen supplies, utensils. These are fantastic. I'm going to use this for my husband's office. And actually, I might keep this one for moi, for my craft space. And, hold on. Oh no, that's the one I'm giving him. I'm giving him this one. This will go in his office. And then, hold on one second. Oh, I put one over. And then this one, because my craft space is pink and green, and has been forever. Whoops, hold on. I'm going to use this one. And I might even spray it, paint it. I may make it like rose gold. I'm not sure yet. These are $5, but they are really effective. And as you can see here, you can put things in it, and you can just store. So I just wanted to show you guys that things like this that are supposed to be like for a kid's art project or a school desk, you can put them in a man's office, you know, a grown man's office, and you can put them in, I mean, this would, I'd even do this for a kid's playroom. Now, this one got a little beat up, it looks like, but that's okay. I can work with that. But, I mean, you could decorate the outside of these. This, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll make a project out of that. But we'll see. We'll see. And then last but not least, I picked up one of these for my craft spot in the, out in the craft space. What am I trying to say? I picked this up for my craft space. Sorry, I'm trying not to rattle. I'm getting distracted. So, I have an air conditioner and I have a heater. And my husband's wanting to get like a better one for me and put mine in his office. And so, because these are outbuildings, if I haven't told you yet. But anyways, so $5, I thought, ooh, $5 is kind of steep. But I can plug this into my laptop. I can put a converter on it, make it a regular plug. I mean, there's all kinds of things. So I just really thought, you know, we're in the heat of summer. It's getting hot in Texas. We're not going to get much rain, looks like. You know, I mean, and I hate to even, like, complain or make it sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I mean, I am praying for those that are they're getting hit today by that storm. An 800-mile wide storm that's going up through Louisiana, and it's going to go up the Mississippi. Y'all are all in my prayers. I haven't checked today. I watched it yesterday, and I just, growing up on the coast of the Gulf Coast, having, you know, our family went through multiple hurricanes, you know, scares, and then of course we lost a house to a hurricane. I mean, my heart just bleeds for y'all. So I just want y'all to know, y'all, I'm praying for you. But the other part of that is with storms and living in an area that has storms is that point blank, the heat is what draws them in. It is, the hotter it gets, it's the quietest before the storm. You've heard those sayings. Well, the heat and that quietness is what draws those storms in off the coast. And at least down here off the Gulf Coast. And so, sorry guys, didn't mean to bump you. So those of us who aren't getting the storm, it's hot. It's just hot. There's no other way to say it. And Texas is hot in the summer. It's just what it is. So I picked this up. Not sure if I'm going to use it in my craft space or, you know, in another spot in the house. But anywhere I work with my computer, you know, these are always nice to have. So anyways, that was a good deal. So I'm just kind of stacking my stuff over here. Okay, one more bag. Sorry. I always feel self-conscious about those bags. I'm sorry. So, I have a couple of things in here from another store. I'll share that at the end. It's multi-store share. Okay. Guys, if you haven't seen these, they have these at Target. I bought every single one. They're $3. These things take a licking. They hold everything. So look, I want to just give you the idea of the depth. So here's some basic craft supplies. They fit. Okay, that's huge. They are wide enough that you can go this way or you can go this way. And honestly, I always think, yeah, sometimes you get a little bit more bang for your buck if you go this way. So as I set up my storage in my craft space, I picked up some that were green, some that were gray, some that were white. Whatever I don't use, the grays and whites will go to my husband, or the whites will go in my kitchen. The greens are definitely for my craft space. So I just wanted to share with you guys, these are heavy duty. These are for life. I mean, you're going to have these forever if you get them. So these are great, inexpensive options. If you go to the Container Store, unless it's on sale with a coupon, you're probably not going to find it for this price. And maybe it's a little fancier, but to be honest, these are so well made. There's no rough edges. They're nice. I mean, they really are very solid. There's not much bend to them. Yeah, I mean, I think these are fantastic. I think that these could even withstand Texas heat if you put one in your car. You know, because that's the thing down here is, will it melt? Is it so thin that it would melt? So, that was a good find. And we're still Target dollar spot. And then I found these. So aren't these cute? They're little crayon clip strips. And you can put 3 things. And I really like using like clipboards and things like that. But I thought for the price, these are $3. And they had them where they had more clips across and they were just, they weren't this colorful. But I thought, no, when you have regular paper, you're going to need more space. And even if I just had regular paper here and here and then something thin here, I want to have things up that'll inspire creativity. So I picked these up, and honestly, I love the color. Even though the space is green and pink, I love all the colors. So I thought that was beautiful for $3. I would buy this for my niece. I would buy this for, even my nephews. These would be super cute in a child's room, great in a craft space, great in a classroom, on and on and on and on. So I thought those were darling. And again, $3. That is very affordable. Okay, hold on. Let me shift things here. Okay. So, sorry, we're now to the stuff that's on the floor. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull everything out and lay it down. So, hold on. And by the way, I did pick up 2 of those because it's a very long space. But, okay. I just want to empty this bag out so I can be with y'all and not have to worry about it. How's that? Oh, goodness. And this bag is so noisy. And this is the last bag, I promise. The rest I can just reach. Okay, here we go. Yay. No. It's those bags. When I watch the videos, they don't sound as loud, but golly, they're loud. Okay, so back to the dollar spot. These are $1. Any of you that are big planners or journalers, or these make the cutest junk journal add-ins. So you usually pay, like, for this many, you might pay $3, $4, $5 like on Amazon. But here they're $1, and you get, let me see, a 6 count. 6 for $1. So you knew I couldn't pass those up. Seriously. And honestly, I'll use the little Ziploc bags too. They're so cute. So I'm just going to stick those in there. Hold on 1 second. So you can see how that's still organizing. I picked up, this is from the Dollar Spot. This is from that same little ice cream thing. And I almost think, because we're doing a baby shower for my daughter and her husband and our new grandbaby. And so I thought these would be cute to set out, like for the different things that we're going to serve. And these are just so, and I've even thought, like, should I go back and let's do an ice cream party? Or, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe that's too cutesy. I don't know. But, okay, hold on. Let me move that stuff out of the way. Let's stay with the Dollar Spot real quick. So, look at these. Aren't those cute? There's a 14 count. To me, those would make the cutest, quickest cards. It's never too cold for ice cream. See? Welcome to our ice cream shop. These are so cute. And even if you did it with mixed media or whatever you're working on, your journaling, how cute is that? Seriously. And I can think of a bazillion sayings that would go with ice cream alone. And I don't eat ice cream. I don't know if I've shared that with y'all, but I don't really eat ice cream. Occasionally, when I'm with my family and they want to go somewhere like Baskin Robbins, I might get like 1 little kitty scoop. I love ice cream. I just can't, my body doesn't love it anymore. Isn't that awful? I know. Hold on a second, let me get a sip. Oh, that was a glug. I'm just drinking my kombucha, and when I like the first sip, and it sounds like I'm glugging it. Sorry, guys. Anyways, but I love the idea of ice cream, and my mother used to make homemade ice cream, and I thought it was so much fun. So here's some more of those coasters, and they're really cute. And this you could pop up, you could put something on it. It would be so cute on a card. So I thought that was cute. They were $4 for $1. You could use them, you could not. You could use them as a coaster, you could not. So, and then here are 8 drip cones, and look at the sprinkles. Aren't those cute? You could use your punches, you could punch them out, you could use them as a donut on a card. It's cute, the different things you can think of. Put a little brown, circle with a cutout in it, or on the outside of that, and it would just be a stinking donut. How cute is that? Anyways, okay, all right, I know. I thought they were cute. Okay, hold on. So this is a stocking stuffer for my sister for Christmas. So she loves sloths. So I saw this and I thought, that is so stinking cute. And I know, sorry, it rattles. I know that like sometimes she'll take her lunch for, to work and things like that. And I thought, oh, these would be so cute for her to throw in the freezer and she could use this and be fearless. So my sister and I have gone through this process of losing our parents, and my brother too. My brother has been able to just kind of get back into life, and I'm so happy for him. I am very proud of him. He's done a phenomenal job. And don't get me wrong, I knew when he was mourning, you know that. And men mourn completely differently than women mourn. I will tell you that flat out. Somebody's going to be mad at that. Well, I'm sorry. I watch my husband mourn differently. I've watched my brother mourn differently. My brother-in-law, the difference between my son and my daughters, it's different. It's just totally different. We've lost, a child where our children were old enough, my husband, my parents, you go through the list and it's just like, wow, it's so different. But she handled it differently than I handled it. And so, but this says be fearless. And so one of the things she's thinking about is, just changes in her life, changes in her work, changes, whatever it is that she feels like. I mean, she's addressing a multitude of things right now, and I'm really proud of her. I really, really am. It was very bumpy and hard, and I totally get it. And she has had some really bad struggles in losing her parents. And, being the one that, is the oldest, you just kind of have to suck it up and go on. And, and there was a season I was so broken over losing my parents. It was very personal to me. Her ways of handling things became very personal. And that just happens. When you're angry and you're hurt, you're going to take it out on the quickest one in front of you. And, through that, it was really hard for me. And I had to figure out boundaries for my own self because I couldn't afford to stop and mourn. I had to take care of everything. And I know that people say, well, that's not true. It is true when everybody's waiting on you. And when people are waiting on you, you have to be sensitive to what they need. And, whether it be financial or emotional or whatever. And in my own personal life, I needed it to be done to get back to my life. And in the last week, a girlfriend texted me, and I just wanted you guys to know too, I'm looking at time, yeah, we're almost out, that I'm getting back more to my life. And I'm learning to set boundaries that are healthy boundaries. Those that are encouraging and there for me, that's fantastic. Those that aren't, I love them still, but I'm setting the boundaries that I needed to set. I needed to set as a young adult, fresh out in college. I should have set boundaries, and I didn't know how to do that. We didn't have those terms or thoughts or concepts back then. And as a Christian, I always feel compelled to be encouraging to everyone, and I love that, and that's the part God made in me, and I love that. It's one of my gifts that He gave me. But if you keep pouring it out and you never fill back up, that's a huge mistake. And so for me, when I saw this, it reminded me I should find something that fits me to be encouraging for me, but I don't take a lunch every day. I work from home, so it's all fine. So for her, I wanted to give her something that's be fearless. Be fearless. I love you. You can do this, And she loves Sloth. And he's in a little Superman cape. So anyways, I thought this would be so cute. These were $3, but I'm just tying that in. And I know you guys probably get tired of hearing me, but in reality, the lessons that I'm learning, I hope you guys, are encouraged by it because nobody was there to teach me, to guide me. I just had to figure it out myself. So I'm sharing with you what I learned. Okay, one last thing. I picked up over in the gift wrap section, I wanted some glittery, and I'm going to try these, see if they're any good. These are for paper crafting. I picked up, I couldn't pass that color up. It's copper rose gold. Love that color. I also picked up Best Ever. This I'm going to use in our camp. I can't wait. And I picked up any kind of word sentiments. I love it. And though these are for other, maybe wedding or whatever, I could think of a million reasons to use each one of these sentiments. I just thought that is really beautiful. So I picked those up, and I also picked up some washi. And as I'm doing my my 100 days of less stress, more Jesus, I thought these were colors that fit perfectly. Okay, friends, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you, oh yeah, we're almost out. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe. We'd love to have you. Share, leave a comment. Love it all. Email me at josephinesdesigns.com, at gmail.com. Have a great day. Be blessed, creative, and lovely. That's my prayer for you. I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.